longer is this gonna take? What is keeping him? I've got to be somewhere in about 10 minutes. What's all this about, anyway?
Ah, you know, Tab. He's called one of his famous meetings. He says he's got something to show us.
I understand that, but I've got to be somewhere by 9 o'clock.
Well, what are you doing at 9 o'clock exactly? You're not usually out of bed till 10.
I have got a breakfast date with that Vera sort. I promised her a full English with all the trimmings.
I see. And what exactly did she promise you?
Never you mind. If I don't get there at 9 o'clock, she's going to think I've stood her up.
Well, why don't you go on a date in the evening, like any ordinary person would do, Sid?
Because I now work in the evenings, and so does Vera. So, we decided to meet up in the mornings and do our courting that way round.
Oh, I see. So what work is it you do now, Sid?
Hello, hello. Am I sleepwalking? Am I still slumbering in my bed? Am I dreaming?
What on earth are you talking about, Mr. Hancock?
Well, I could have sworn that I just heard two words that should never be uttered in the same sentence. What two words, Tub?
Sid and work.
Very funny, Hancock.
Well, you must admit, Sidney.
This is a little bit out of character, isn't it? Could this mean, perchance, that you will contribute to a bill or two?
What was that, Tub?
Oh, be quiet.
For your information, I've been out and I've done a job.
Yes, that's what I'm afraid of. Bill, turn on the radio and see if there's been a bank robbery in the area.
No. It wasn't a bank job. I went out and I got myself a proper job. Wages, a uniform, the lot.
Do me a favour. Who would hire you?
Here, wait a minute. A uniform, you say? You've got yourself a job as a prison warden, haven't you?
You're going to try and break out some of your old chums, aren't you?
No, I am not. I got myself a proper job from the paper. I'm working down at the club. I'm looking after all the girls.
Down at the club? Looking after all the girls?
Well, what does that entail, exactly?
Oh, well, I make sure they're all right. I look after their safety, make sure that no one interferes with them, while they're putting on a show. And then at the end of the night, I get them a car, and they all give me a peck on the cheek. It's one of the perks. Yeah, that's where I got a date with that Vera sort. Ah, look at that time. Now I'm going to be late. And I wanted to pop into the pawnbrokers before breakfast. Oh, well, I'll have to do that tomorrow.
And now, from the BBC, an important news flash.
Bill, turn this up. It could be important.
As I said, this is an important news flash. The local police of East Cheam are looking for a suspect in connection with several robberies of antique shops in the London area. He is said to be in his late 30s, ruggedly handsome, and as one witness described him, a bit of a charmer. It is believed that he has so far acquired a stash of very rare gold coins, with an estimated value in the region of £1.3 million.
God blimey.
The local law enforcement are beginning their inquiries at various pawnbroker establishments. The police urge the general public not to approach this man, even if they are single, gold-digging, and desperate. And now, back to the light program.
Well. Somebody's been going round robbing antiquities. In his late 30s, they say.
Ruggedly handsome, they say.
Bit of a charmer, eh? Has he got away with 1.3 million in gold coins? They're beginning all of their inquiries with the local pawnbrokers, they say. Well.
Sidney? He's a lucky bloke, isn't he, eh? 1.3 million? Oh, dear. What I wouldn't do with that kind of money. Hang about. I've just had a thought. Sidney James.
Yes, Tony Hancock.
You don't know who it is, do you? I mean, what with your connections in the criminal underworld? Here, you could turn him in.
There might be a reward.
Who, me? How dare you? I have turned over a new leaf. I have wiped the slate clean. I have nothing to do with that part of society anymore. Just because a bloke has a tainted past, you have to judge him. No man is an island.
Well, I don't think quoting old Bill Shakespeare's going to help you, Sid.
Look, I've gone out and I've gone and got myself a proper job. earning an honest day's crust, trying to better myself and interact with my fellow human beings. And this is how you reward me, by judging me on my past endeavours.
Oh, you should be ashamed of yourself, Tub.
Yes, Mr. Hancock. He who lives in a glass house should not throw stones.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What have I walked into this morning? Some sort of poetry society? Judge not, lest ye be judged. Oh, shut up. Well, I was just saying, well, don't. Sydney, I owe you an apology. Can you ever forgive me? I should not judge a book by its cover, or by the first 38 chapters. You say you've turned over a new leaf? I should trust that. So all I can say is that I'm very, very sorry. Here, wait a minute. Did you say that you were going to the pawnbrokers this morning?
Oh, no. You must have misheard me. I said I was going to visit my broker. Yeah, that's it.
You've got a broker?
Oh, yes, of course. I mean, what respectable businessman doesn't have a broker? Yeah, it's Freddie the Fence. Yeah, it's Freddie. Yeah, he's a very nice chap.
Yes, of course he is. Oh, well, we'd better not keep you, Sid?
I mean, you're going up in the world now, aren't you? You're a man of business now.
Yeah, all right, Hancock. I'll be off. Oh, and by the way, if anyone official knocks at the door asking about my whereabouts, just tell them that I've been abroad for about 3 weeks. Yeah, that way I couldn't have done it.
Done what?
Oh, well, whatever it is that they're asking about. Ta-ra, Hancock.
Yes, goodbye, Sydney.
Now, why doesn't all of this bode very well in my mind?
Well, maybe that's just it, Tub. Maybe it's all in your mind. You've got to give Sid the benefit of the doubt. Yes, but the only trouble is I doubt his benefits. No, you're quite right, Bill. I mean, if he says he's a changed man, then he's a changed man. If he says he's turned over a new leaf, then he has turned over a new leaf. If he says he's got a meeting, then he has got a meeting. Who am I to question his integrity?